can't keep the front of my the furnace shut. It keeps breaking open. They keep the air clear. So it keeps clogging up and I'm not getting enough air into the hot spot to keep it going. Unfortunately, this may be a failure, but it is an experiment. I'm not saying that I'm admitting defeat. I'm not Sherlock Holmes. My theories aren't right the first time. I know I can't do this. I knew I couldn't do this alone. That's why I ended up inviting a bunch of people and nobody really showed up. As my wife does the Vanna White spin to demonstrate, I am alone. And yes, there are many blacksmiths out there that can do this alone. I am not one of them yet. I haven't perfected the techniques. I haven't perfected anything. Excuse me while I clear this out. But if you look at the front of the furnace, that door keeps wanting to break open. And I could probably take that camera and be completely safe with no heat problems because the tweer is almost completely clogged up. I don't know if I just wasn't running hot enough or if I was running too hot. I mean, you can see the, I don't know, almost seems like the tweer is plugged to push the air this way, which means it's not getting towards the center, which means a lot of different things, honestly. So we're going to run it down as far as it'll go. I'm going to see if my wife would be willing to run and grab a couple beers for me while I do this. And as I said, I'm not admitting defeat because it's not a failure if it's a theory. It's just not. I learned everything I needed today to know. I could probably tell you that I wasn't running hot enough. I did not have a single slag tap. And I tried over and over. You can see it under there.
Step out of the shadow.
You can see right dead center where my shadow was, there's a pit where I kept trying to tap the slag and I couldn't get nothing. I'm looking at an almost clear void in front of me, right where the crack is, where the door's kind of open. I'm going to try and take a piece of rebar and punch that tweer open real quick. So if you give me just half a second, let her film all the way around. I mean, I'm hitting something solid. There is no way I'm all the way into that damn furnace. All the way. Oh, maybe I'm all the way through. Fuck. Yeah, I can feel blowback. So yeah, there's an obstruction in the tweer. Careful. So I don't know what went wrong yet. I will. I'll figure it out. there's a very good possibility that it's even better possibility that it is a slagging, glassy mess, and very little actual usable steel. And you know what? Screw it. I will have learned a lot. Go let the charcoal burn down. Put a couple more charges of charcoal on. Run it until it runs down.
Remind me what a charge is.
Yeah, forgive me. I never made that. For those that are not in the know, who are not in this world yet, or haven't been doing it, a charge is your one layer of coal or charcoal and one layer of ore. Well, once you get to the end, you're just trying to maintain heat until everything settles at the bottom. All your slag and all your that stuff's annoying. All your iron ore that should have turned into a balloon. By the way, that's poor man's sunblock right there. Slather yourself in clay. It helps protect you from the heat of the furnace. So, yeah, you can hear it. That should be roaring right now, and it's not. I have no baffling, nothing in the way of the airflow like I had earlier to help control the burn, and where I'm not just burning off all the charcoal and nothing's actually happening. Well, that is one theory of why this may have failed, as an actual smelt. I was just running it too cold. That's going to be the working theory for right now until I pull everything apart piece by piece when it's cold and get a good idea of what happened. It was hot enough to melt stone. But I don't know. We'll see. So,
Are you going to pull it apart?
so piece by piece, I'm going to pull chunks of it apart so that I decide to cool. Keep an eye on where I'm putting everything. And then I'm going to study the entire inside of it. Because that's when I really begin to learn. Is when my failures tell me everything. Tell me everything I need to know, and I will put money on this. And anybody want to take this action, go for it. The smelt in October will be a full-on success. I will have a blue that is big and usable. But that'll be because I have taken a look at everything that went wrong in this and I fixed it. So, it was a learning experience, and I'm not angry, I'm just tired. A little disappointed, but more tired than that. So, this is Raymond Jewell with Eternal Fire Weaponry and Bladesmithing. I will have a video on the reveal of what happened when I open. I'm not going to go live with that because we're having problems with that. But there will be video of me pulling everything out of the door, breaking the door open, and pulling everything out, and going from there. Take care.